A little girl walks on a street. Less than 2 hours later, she's gone. Russian missiles strike the city square, killing her and 24 other people. In this city, a Russian missile hits homes and a recreation center, killing 21 people. And here, Russian missiles fall on and near a shopping mall, the impact reverberating in a local park, with one witness saying this is simply hell. In this mall, seen in this video not long before, more than 20 people died. As rescuers search for bodies and haul away wreckage, others in Ukraine are patrolling a different zone of combat, the cyber world.
So, first of all, this war is very digital.
Anastasi works in cybersecurity in Kiev. After the invasion began, she sheltered in a mountain village, volunteering to protect the country's digital resources. For one, Ukraine deployed a messaging channel so people could send in pictures and info about Russian troop movement, crucial details that could help win or lose a war. But someone has to secure it, making sure no info can leak out, and any pictures once sent disappear from phones without a trace.
We are talking about people's lives, because if someone will send a picture of Russian tank and then this picture will appear on their phone, Russian occupiers can basically, they search for phones, they search in the phone, they can find this picture, and then they can torture, they can kill this person.
She and others help for free, trying to protect sites and apps for refugees, humanitarian aid, and more. So much is digital in this country. Ukrainians can hold their passports and driver's licenses on their phones, use government apps to access emergency war funds, and sign up for air raid siren alerts. At the same time, people's locations and identities are more sensitive than ever.
I'm helping as much companies as I can. I am doing as much research as I can. I am trying to inspire my colleagues to, not to be depressed and to continue doing things, because again, we have these special skills and we can use them.
Russia has carried out cyber attacks on Ukraine for years. One of the first big hacks in 2015 shut down power for almost 250,000 people during winter. It was a hack heard round the world, showing how cyber attackers could cause chaos in crucial industrial machines.
Yeah.
Sergei investigated that attack, analyzing the malware called Black Energy that Russia used in the blackout.
It was very interesting to investigate this incident.
Did you think at that time that Russia was practicing for war?
I think yes.
Sergei is now volunteering to fend off more Russian cyber attacks during the war. But he says Russia has actually helped the country prepare by pummeling Ukraine with digital attacks, not just in 2015, but many more in the years that followed, wreaking havoc on government, banks, and critical infrastructure.
This attack and all other attacks which we saw in Ukraine, all of them helped us to improve our cybersecurity defense services. We can't help our country on the battlefield, on the physical battlefield. So we decided to help our country on the cyber battlefield,
In fact, Russia tried to shut down power again in Ukraine with a cyber attack in April this year, but failed.
We always have to be grateful to our enemies, who make us stronger.
Marina also volunteers day and night, trying to keep attackers out of Ukraine's sensitive data and critical equipment. She says phone and internet services must be protected in this war, not just so people can send enemy troop info, but to stay ahead of attacks and bombings when possible.
It would be a lot of havoc if people would not have information and would not know where to move, why to move, what to expect.
Luckily, she says, Russia needs phone and internet to wage war. So they're not wiping out all telecommunications, allowing Ukrainians to stay in contact.
People feel anxiety without information. It really can cause panic. So people would prefer to have information, internet, rather than food. because if you have information, you're mentally much stronger and you can, survive the discomfort of being hungry.
For Marina, Sergei, and Anastasi, there is much more work to do. Each day brings new pain, suffering, and death.
How do you keep yourself going during this war?
I just don't have another choice, right? Look at me. If I will be killed by Russian missile, it will be a pretty easy death. But if I will appear on this occupied territory, looking on the pictures from Bucha, hearing all the stories, I would probably be tortured and raped and tortured again and raped again. And then, if I'm lucky, killed. And I don't want that. Okay, so I really, really don't want that. That's why I put in all my time and efforts to avoid this situation, not only for me personally, but to as much people as I can, right?